But
I haven't seen too much of this game. I just have seen some of it.
don't worry, you haven't missed out on much. It's literally, I've only have 60 hours into it, so just saying.
Only 60?
60 plus.
Well, that's good. Spent $60 on it, so...
It's not worth the 60 hours I put into it.
Is it not?
No, because I'm restarting new. I'm not going to just straight up start out of nowhere.
No, big sad. Okay, what are you playing?
The fuck? I don't do mage builds, so...
Cool, so you're doing a warrior.
Yeah.
That's okay. Are you changing the outfit that your warrior wears?
No, it's just what comes along with me. Yeah, I'm kind of stick with the ponytail vibe. I had it on my other character
I like
too.
that hairstyle.
We'll just go with the old man vibes. Stick with Bing Bong.
You just bing bong the old man.
Bing Bong, the old man. Do you want to see this opening cutscene? We've already seen it.
We can if you want to.
No. Loading the screens suck though.
Yeah, I'm not very patient when it comes to games.
It's not supposed to be patient, it's just about to get to the fucking point. Fat one. Yeah. We're going to get rid of that. And now we're doing mid-roll. That's really nice.
Wait, how did that make such a difference?
Well, it tells you. That's 8% over there on the right. Yeah.
Interesting.
It may be minuscule, but it will matter later.
Well, yeah. I know that it matters in this game.
To a point, you can deal with fat roll if you're used to it. I just don't want to play through another Dark Souls game with fat roll. I've done it all 3 playthroughs. No, all 3 times I've played most of my Dark Souls games. Cough, cough.
All the different games.
Yeah. So many of you got elasticity in the butt.
You're not supposed to.
Dan, you can come back and fight him later, but if he knocks you down to 1 HP, he's just like, ahaha, counts as dead. Stupid.
Interesting.
I genuinely don't care about this. I'm not gonna go through it for an emote. So.
You're not gonna go through it for an emote?
Yeah, it literally gives you an emote and a weird item, which you don't really need.
I did not even see that either.
Yeah, it's just a tutorial teaching you how the system works. And, once again, 60 hours into this game and a bunch of agony, you don't really need to know.
Since you've already played through it, like, there's not really a point in, you know, going out of your way to get stupid little shit that you don't want or need.
Yeah, sadly.
Well, it's not bad.
May kill some vibes for people, but not really gonna care too much, to be honest.
I don't think it's a big deal. I think it just depends on the person.
Before anybody judges me for not having magic, shut up. Yeah, there's just sword magic and stuff. There's other things that you could use.
That's cool.
I can give first boss a try, but I already know I'm gonna probably get kicked in, my teeth kicked in, like pretty quickly.
Well, there's no reason to if you already know.
He drops you like, he drops you a great axe, if I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Or a halberd, one of the two.
Aren't you
We don't need to talk. I'm not gonna listen to you tell me I don't have women. Not here for it.
No maidens?
No maidens. Go find yourself, horse girl. Your tutorials already know how to play the main stuff. Look here, I've played Dark Souls enough. I only have hundreds of thousands of hours into Dark Souls.
I mean, I guess...
Should probably go grab a horse real quick before searching in dungeons and stuff.
I guess it makes sense since you've played, like, all of the Dark Souls.
Yeah,
ever.
I've either played through them. I've beaten every single one but Dark Souls 2, and we don't talk about that. It's suffering.
I think it's interesting all the sneaking that's in this.
It's just Sekiro's sneaking system.
Yeah, but it's different. I guess it's just weird because it's like a mash of games.
That isn't bad. So. Yeah, it's just supposed to be a mix of like all the games together. It's their way of being like, hey yo, here you go. This is what we've been working towards. And I mean, it seemed like it's a bunch of like it took them a really long time to get to this point, which makes sense.
Yeah, it seems like they're kind of building up to this
Yeah, it really does.
for a while. Yeah.
Do you want to listen to what Sports Girl has to say?
No, I've been here. I've seen this part before. You don't have to.
Okay. I do need to keep my horse though.
He's not a horse.
He's a goat.
No, he's not. He's like a yak.
Apologies for people who are actually looking for gameplay, but I've already played through this multiple times. And it's not really great.
I love the steed she gives you.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think you can get another one, but I don't know when or how.
You'll have to look into it.
You're right.
I mean, if you want another steed.
Oh, shoot. Okay. We will put that aside. That's Grace. Cool. Sorry, that's my key binding for it.
What is it?
My key binding for my horse, because I don't like having to swap through my inventory and then pressing square and then, you know, doing all that funky stuff.
Yeah, so what's your key binding?
By press and hold X and then right on the D-pad. Let's go fight first boss. Oops. And by first boss, I mean optional boss. He's not
Big
first.
Dark. Oh, wolf.
Yeah. Wait, does it say what I think it says? Come on, do your thing. Are you...
Are you okay? Poor guy got stuck in the rocks.
Hey. Just him. Alright. Alright, cool. This guy. Actually pretty base bosses. Yeah, but I've fought this boss lots of times. Speed up. Scream. Should never use anything under 100% physical shield because it does everything at all. Like, you need flash shield. Not better. Yeah. It's not really seeing you actually don't run into these really higher level enemies.
Really?
But that's more for the souls because, you know, first couple of bosses are like super janky, couple regular Dark Souls bosses, and then I think after Godric is when, like, your first real encounter with a boss is when it gets really hard.
Which is Godric, right?
I don't know if that's his name, but, like, he shows up, like...
The guy that jumps from the tower, right?
Yeah. The dude
Okay.
that jumps from the castle tower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you have to fight him 3 times.
3? I thought
So
you had to fight him
you
2.
fight him twice, and then he, like, comes back. And, like, yeah, which is late. It's late
Protagonist.
game. It's late game.
Protagonist. Armor. Main character.
He's just a dick. That's just the nicest way to put it.
Why is he even trying to fight you in the first place?
Yeah, you have to listen to lore. I was more about the boss fights than I was that. I have to learn the boss fights to be able to play well, because
you
like,
also had friends that were trying to drag you through everything. So.
I wasn't really dragging. More of it was me asking to be like pushed through.
I thought you didn't like it. Carried.
I don't. I was asking to like where bosses were, not how to defeat bosses. I ended up getting stuck yesterday on a boss that literally wasn't even a primary boss for like almost like 6 hours.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I literally from like, what was it, like, I think it was like 3 last night. No, it was like 8 or 9 at night was when I first found him, and then like at like 6 in the morning is like when I stopped trying to fight him. Yeah, something like that. It was pretty not okay. I did not have fun. Well, it's because it gets summons. So you know that guy I was using for like the longest period of time?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can call in enemies like that,
Weird.
which were pretty OP.
Huh.
Let's grab that. Roll, please.
Are those for summoning?
I mean, they can be if I decide to get summons, but like I said, early game I already have most of the enemies down since I've already put so much time into it.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I was asking if you could summon anything from those statues.
come on, jump down. Oh, I fucking bleed. That's right. My every time I kill an enemy, get health back blade.
Oh.
It's a It's not until late game. Oh.
Damn.
I've actually never died there. Never in my life.
Damn. Talk about bamboozled.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And
got
this also
him.
gives me time to sit here and also play through like Dying Light 2 and stuff, which I started a little bit of, but haven't gotten more than 12% through the game.
I like Dying Light. I say that because I like the first one like a lot, and the second one I love the concept.
I like how it feels, but I don't like the how the game progresses itself. It's how it runs is the biggest issue. Okay, jump down. Sir, hit your little hit thing.
Are you okay?
Your little hit thing. Hit me, please. One on. Sorry, it's for the counter attack, so I can just backstab him down with it.
Right. So does the counter attack
So
only happen
when an
happen
enemy
first?
hits you, so you have to let him hit you, and then you have to press R2 straight afterwards. But it's only with like certain shields is what you do. See,
I
because
thought it was
watch.
only
And then, I thought so too. I thought it was only a jellyfish thing, but I tried to get the first boss.
I think that's my favorite shield in this whole game.
The jellyfish shield?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's personally for mine.
Me too.
I gotta wait. No. Oh, wait. Go. As I miss. Yeah.
Well, you're well-timed playing, so if you're not paying attention, you'll
Oh, yeah.
die.
But I died like 4 times to it initially. Yeah, it would have been funny things to see. Already played through it prior.
I'm big sad.
Yeah. First experience, it can be nice, but Just about the genuine experience.
I don't know. I like this game.
Hi there. You gonna drop your cat head? No, you're not. There's a dog one too.
Is there?
Yeah, there's a wolf one and then there's a cat one.
Damn.
Bonk.
You really outgeared me, Joe.
Bonk. Yeah.
I love that the ragdoll effect just stays there.
Oh yeah, the ragdoll effect is pretty sweet, to be honest.
I know it's not just in this game, but I love the ragdoll effect.
I don't think it's as intense in this one as it used to be. Like, I don't think I can just walk over them and my body, yeah, like, see, oh wait, nope, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. It's
not
not
really
as intense as it is in...
Yeah, it seems to have a little bit of gravity to it this time.
Let's click those guys. Oh wait, I don't have the summoning bell, so I can't even use them. Come for you. This is where I have to go breathe through that flame thing again. I accidentally dropped down.
Good side. And these are just automatic, right?
Yeah. So there's items behind there, but I'm not really gonna attempt to get them. I also don't know if they are. Complain about it if you want, but like...
Oh, damn! That fire almost fucked you up.
What's the point?
I thought that it would one hit you regardless of where it hit you.
Yeah.
Which hit you.
Well, when you start, yeah, that just kind of is. But as, where my brain was trying to go, I was trying to say, like, when you first start this game, you should start off with the golden seed or the life ring, I think is what it's called. It's like life talisman now or whatever. The life talisman giving you more health, and the golden seed giving you an extra heal.
Interesting.
So it's just better to use, in my opinion, than it is to use anything else. But I mean, yeah, everybody has their own thing.
And how much do the flasks heal?
It's all dependent on like what level it is. So you can get like tiers and stuff, which are at specific cathedrals and stuff like that, which allow you to get things. Which, I mean, I'll be running through doing about everything that I remember.
Why does it say watchdog? Isn't that a cat?
Yeah. You asked that last time too. Yep. Hello there.
I remember asking about its face.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
That's what I get for not paying attention. No, that wasn't your fault. That was me just literally not paying attention. I looked away for a second. And... It's meant to be. It's actually one of the easier bosses just because its health is pretty low. What is it? I just fought the fire giant today. That thing has like a lot more health. It's literally was supposed to be an endurance battle, so like it's at the stamina. But it's terrible how intense it can be. Interesting. But replaying through isn't really that big of a deal. Like I said, it's a Dark Souls game, so if you're not prepared to restart through anyways, you know, how big of a Dark Souls fan are you at that point? I think it's just because it's a fresh game, but it's literally no different than any of the other Dark Souls games, to be honest.
Yeah, you're right.
The bosses are new. That's literally the only thing I've like really gotten down to, and there's a lot more mini bosses. Like it's more aesthetic and music. The jump attack also nice too. I also like the idea that like it doesn't matter which Dark Souls game that you came from. Like if you have a personal favorite, it all matches all of them except for Dark Souls 2. That one literally has a mechanic in it that literally makes the game terrible.
You're also very against Dark Souls 2.
I am, dude. You should not. Okay, you should not have to level up an ability just to be able to play the game. I'm just saying.
What ability?
You have to up to what is it? You have to upgrade adaptability up to 20 just so that you don't get hit during your rolls. Because the iframes don't work unless your adaptability is at a specific level.
That's dumb.
I know. Played Dark Souls 2 so much and tried beating it that it's just not even worth it. And on top of that, the servers for all of the games except for I think Bloodborne are down right now for crossplay. Cough cough, thanks people who literally like boot people out of lobbies.
Yeah, why is that a thing?
Because it's free XP, shit like that. There's people who do it in this game. There's people who like just, what is it, they'll farm ruins by sitting in a specific spot and they'll wait for enemies to kill themselves and stuff like that, and they'll just sit there.
And steal your stuff.
They'll just wait for, like, ruins, like, for enemies to kill themselves, and then they'll just collect indefinite ruins. At least that's the gist of what it was. All I know is it's, like, it's how I feel about bleed damage, where I think it's garbage.
How do you get in if you can't? Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Okay. Casually, just trying to sell the things I know that I don't need.
Oh, are you gonna do the armor set for Labyrinth?
I wish. There's no like genuine armor sets in this game that match any other games, which is why my last character fight didn't go so well. There's no pirate armor set, which really put me off.
Well, this isn't. I don't feel like they would have pirates in this game.
You're right, they don't. I don't know why they would. It was just
That's
more
what
of
I'm
a
saying,
personal
like-
vibe. You know what I mean?
Like,
I made a character about it. Dude, you can't have eye patches and then not have a pirate set. I'm just saying. Yeah, well, I mean...
you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Big sad for being weak.
And the Knight's like one of the strongest characters to start off with, and before anybody starts arguing with me about that one, it's literally just because of the armor set starting. Don't get me wrong, the Samurai is pretty good to start up too, for everybody that's, you know, or coming from Sekiro, you know what I mean? It makes sense. I hate not being able to. I hate that it's an ability now. Well, it used to be just up and R1 at the same time. So you just go, and you kick. You don't do it anymore. Can I even use that? No, of course not.
Can't you give it to what's her name? Like, what's his face's?
Just an equipable weapon. And I mean, that's all. In some ways. Alright. Outweight the odds of this one. Get some Conqueror vibes up in here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's a mid-strength, mid-dex weapon, so it's like a good mid. Like if you're just like going for like just whatever.
Is that
it
what
is.
you're going for?
Yeah. I'm gonna pop this down real quick. And how much dex does it take to use? It's what? 18. What is my dexterity at? 13. I definitely don't have enough levels for that right now. I've seen some TikToks about this game where people will get like super high level and then come back to this area and then like kill off like specific enemies that are super OP and they'll be like, I'm really good. And I'm like, I mean, if you count yourself using OP abilities coming back to a low level area, then yes, you're pretty good.
I don't see how that makes you better than
Yeah,
anyone else.
well,
You're just
when people like, do that type of stuff, I'm more looking for like what is it, like fighting like late game bosses type of vibe, you know what I mean? And I'm not talking like stat boosters for anybody that uses stat boosters. You know what I mean?
calling people out.
Oh hell yeah, I am. No offense, I
You're
use
like,
stat.
I know someone personally, so I'm calling you out.
No, I don't know anybody personally. I use stat boosters too, but not like the what is it? There's a flag thing, it's like damage boost or some stuff like that. And there's like one. Then you have like the flask that can increase physical damage or like defensive. It gives you like a bubble shield for one hit and it reduces 90% damage and stuff like that. It's pretty janky.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah, I mean it's not bad. I just I use stat boosters when I feel like it needs to be needed, not like just for the fuck of it because I can't kill the boss.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I'm not big on giving yourself a bunch of advantages.
Well, I mean, if you're like already have one playthrough in and you're like, okay, I'm sick of this fucking boss and I don't want to do it, and you don't want to torture yourself like I did with Sekiro's last boss, then go for it. You know, but like even then, most of the bosses in this game are really just a learning curve. Like most people are like, their bosses are really hard, and you're not wrong. They are complicated because the mechanics that they're based around, but they're pretty much like, here's some dirt in your eye, now let me roll around you.
That seems like a strange tactic.
Yeah, it is. It's just it really just comes down to people's playstyle. Don't ask, I'm waiting for a chick. Do I need to die first? Probably. Alright.
You can't like approach anything?
No, there's a chick that waits on the balcony right over there when you die, but I think you have to die and then come back here on death. Alright, Tree Sentinel, I'm gonna attempt to kill you, I guess. Okay. Well, I need...
I can't help but smile when I see this boss because everyone seems to be like, ha 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 ha, I can kill you. And then the kid's
madly destroyed.
gets hella just in the dirt.
Yeah, later on there's two of them that spawn, like together.
In this area?
Yeah, there's like Dragon Tree Sentinel. No, not this area. Later on, another area. There's like Dragon Tree Sentinel, and then there's like double Tree Sentinel. And believe me, late game, two Tree Sentinels already suck butt. And then there's like the Night Cavalry or something like that, which are basically just Tree Sentinel but weaker.
I imagine them like little, just following the actual
Well, you can
sentinels around.
you can knock the Night Sentinels off the horses. You cannot knock the Tree Sentinels off the horses.
Really?
Yeah, it's something to do with like mechanics.
Interesting.
I'm also not trying to win this. I'm actually just kind of like half-assing it.
How do you win stuff?
You don't. I think there's actually an indefinite amount of like playthroughs in this one. I'm not 100% sure, but in the other ones you had to play through like 9 playthroughs or something like that.
I had heard that there wasn't like an actual ending to this game, and it's very similar to Skyrim.
No, it's not. It's definitely not anything near Skyrim.
I don't mean like gameplay or story-wise, I mean like as far as finding out.
Alright then. I'm actually just attempting to die. Like, not in a unnecessarily. But yeah, no, it's definitely not like Dark Souls or Skyrim. I mean, it's got an open world like Skyrim, if you mean by that, but it's definitely not like...
Yeah, I wasn't talking about the games, the style of it.
Yeah, Skyrim's one of those games where it's die where you can pop a quick save 2 minutes before, lower down the difficulty, pop the guy in a lower difficulty, come back. Dark Souls is more like This is what you get. Deal with it. Yeah, see, this is a chick I was trying to talk to. Everybody's the love interest. She has a quest, which I think she gets from the horse. Or something like that. I'd have to Google it. I haven't done it yet. I don't care. Thank you for the item. But alright. Now. Ooga booga. I just want to see what those guys can do to it. Please don't. Ah. Skills and get him, guys. You're not even distracting him. You're doing so great, guys. Remember, make sure. I don't know how I'm fighting. Yeah, I want to see if they do
The point was
anything.
that you couldn't fight him right now.
No, I can't. I just want to.
Or, I mean, you can fight him.
Oh yeah, no. If you're really good at rolling, go for it. You know what I mean? Like, if you're really good at like just knowing how to like dodge out of the way, go for it. You know what I mean? I don't like first basic spots. You know what I mean? Like your first time doing it, go for it. I'm just so rusty at action. It's more dependent on like just learning the mechanics of a boss. So like if you're really good at just pressing circle right at the good time that they go. Yeah, that's the whole point. Is it's just timing. So like all bosses are based around timing. So like each enemy is designated to a specific amount of attacks that they can do, and a limited amount of times that they can do those attacks. And then after they're like designated to that, then like you know like they do that for their first half of their phase, and then their second half of their phase they sometimes get different attacks. You know what I mean? And then they're like, ooga booga stinky, now I can either throw fire at you, or I can dodge more, or I can, you know, throw a couple extra attacks, or do a little bit more damage. And then you're like, cool, whatever.
Spooky, gonna get on order. Interesting.
Where you at, Dobby?
I love you. Is that the...
It's this guy. Oh. That's not what I meant to do. Apologies. I meant to pull him. So. Basically, he just is like, I will go back to this cave, and if you... Yes. I'm not gonna go try fighting those bosses in that cave, though. I haven't. But basically, you go talk to him before leaving the main area. You go to the cave. I think it's like right around this area. So there'll be a cave on like this shoreline that you can go explore, and then you could be like, oh, stinky, let me get that. This is the Night Cavalry guy. He's literally just a more buff version, or less buff version.
What is he riding?
Just a horse, with, like a cloak on it. See?
Oh.
He's mad chillin'.
Also, is he attacking you?
Yeah, but I'm just ignoring it.
You're just like, no, fair.
Yeah, there's no point in doing that.
I think it's funny that you like go past him and you're just like, hey, I'm just passing through, and he's like, okay, fight me, and you're like, anyways, see you later.
Hey, no. I do need to go down here. There is, if I remember correctly, a mage down here.
A mage?
Yep, you have to kill this guy first.
Oh.
Hi there.
Why is this guy like you?
Oh, you mean fucking Catalina Knight?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He's like evil Catalina Knight, you know? Okay, are you gonna let me block, please? Without, like, punishing my health? That'd be nice. I really should have put in a summon before doing this, because I could have had, like, things. Ow. actually ended up watching, what is it, Eddie VR play a game today. I mean, it's probably an old video, but it was like a rip-off of, or what I think is a rip-off of, what is it, Doki Doki Literature Club. I'll have to, crap, I'll have to take a look at it after this pause break and I'll like film a video. But it was super cool. It like really threw me off. Like it like really put me in for a loop. And I mean, I typically like playing games like that more than like doing that. But I'm not gonna spend $20 on a computer game. I'm a console gamer. No. It's a PC straight game. And Doki Doki, I think, is also a PC straight game, which I've also played. I already know about the in-game mechanics and stuff like that. Just genuinely something here. Nice job. That's slow learning boxes. Bing bong. Person. Basically, she's just like, I'm from the school of people, and if you bother her enough, she's like, if you want to learn sorceries, I'll teach them to you, and then you can be like, cool, thanks. Alright.
That's it.
Yeah. Alright, I guess I'll just call it there then. I got a couple extra self-exploration things to do anyways tomorrow, so, or the next time I play, so.
Yeah, sorry it wasn't as entertaining. I've been...
You look like you're passing out anyways.
You know what? I'm not trying to pass out, I'm just exhausted. I had a rough day today.
Explains. Alright. Might as well call it too.
Alright, cool. We'll probably pick this up here the next...
Probably tomorrow, to be honest.
I was gonna say, I didn't want to say tomorrow.
Or
because,
whenever the hell they see the next post.
Yeah, whenever.
That's fine. I got 30 minutes into it, so.
Well, that's